This is 46-year-old Matthew Lewis Malicone, and he just witnessed a horrifying ordeal. Matthew had discovered that his wife, Kimberly, was having an affair with a man named Danielle Giannone. He lost control and stormed over to Danielle's house to confront him.
Get out of here! Stop it!
Stay away from my wife!
Stop it! Stop it!
Stay away from my wife!
What followed was a violent rat chase.
Stop it, man! Stop it!
The confrontation quickly escalated into a full-blown gunfight between the two men. Alarmed by the chaos, one of Danielle's family members called 911, desperate to prevent a fatal tragedy.
Hello?
I need an officer here. Somebody just came shooting in my house.
Listen.
But it was too late, and things had already taken a deadly turn. Someone was shot.
911, what is the address of the emergency? What is the address?
Someone's house and he pulled out a gun. My wife's been shot.
Okay.
My wife's been shot.
With his wife dead, Matthew was furious, and the only thing devouring his mind was rage.
She didn't make it. She died.
Oh, no!
It's hard to even process what just happened. In less than 2 minutes, a marriage, an affair, and a man's fury collided in the worst possible way. And now, Kimberly is fighting for her life.
No! No! It's psycho! That Oh my God! Did he make it? That's why my wife's dead, is because I'm a horrible shot!
Officers arrived at the scene within moments. Kimberly was rushed to the hospital for urgent medical care, while Matthew was taken into custody for questioning.
Is she okay?
I wasn't out there, sir. I've been here the whole time.
You can't find out for me?
I told you we couldn't tell you, sir.
Oh my God. No. God, help her. God, please. She didn't deserve this. God, help her.
All right, here's what's going to happen.
Is she okay?
Matt,
Yeah.
if I unhandcuff you, you're going to behave yourself?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, we don't have any issues there?
What?
When I unhandcuff you, I want you to have a seat, okay, partner?
Oh boy, it's not good.
No, it's not good, but...
Is she alive? Is she alive?
Hold on. Relax. Sit down.
Is my wife alive?
We're going to talk real quick here, okay? And your wife is Kimberly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Please. Please.
She didn't make it. She died.
Oh no! 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 Oh my God, no! No! Oh my God, no!
After the
Notice how Matthew reacts. His screams sound raw, but listen carefully. His focus shifts quickly. Instead of grief, he circles back to anger at Danielle. That tells us his rage never truly left, even in the moment he lost his wife.
After the screaming and yelling, Matthew pulls himself together. You might expect the news to quell his anger and fill him with guilt, but that's not where Matthew's focus lies.
No! No! How did this happen? Psycho! That Oh my God! Did he make it? That's why my wife's dead, is because I'm a horrible shot! Is he alive? You can't answer that?
I mean, you told me you wanted your attorney. We can have a conversation if you'd like. It's up to you.
Now I learned that in CPL class. If a firearm's been discharged, wait for your attorney. I'll wait for my attorney. Oh my God. She did nothing.
Matthew demands an attorney before he speaks, but he's impatient. Rather than waiting for the lawyer he asked for himself, he continues talking, possibly driven by his lingering anger.
Oh my God. Why would he do that? Like, she went there to talk to him, and this guy comes out like goddamn Rambo. Firing his shot. I had my hands in the air with no weapon. My clip was concealed, officer detective. My gun was in its holster and concealed. I was like this. And as he was, I said, stop talking to my wife. And as soon as I finished wife, a shot went off. And she screamed and he did this. And as soon as he did this, I ducked behind that car. And then I grabbed my firearm and I came up over the hood and I just started shooting. I emptied two clips. I had to replace one. I don't even think I hit him.
How many rounds? Do you have any idea how many rounds?
No.
You said you replaced a clip. What kind of gun was it?
9mm.
Okay. Did you bring more than one gun or?
No, one gun.
Just one?
It's easy to sympathize with betrayal, but betrayal doesn't justify bloodshed. Matthew had options: divorce, distance, even silence. Instead, he chose confrontation armed with guns, and that choice sealed Kimberly's fate.
Okay. And so tell me how this transpired today. You guys were at home when this conversation took place and you decided to leave, or how did that?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Like, how did you get on the topic? Like, what is this something that's been going on for a while? Like,
Oh, I found out about it again 45 days-ish ago. I knew about it, like I told you.
so like a month and a half ago?
Yeah.
Matthew believes the affair had rekindled just a month and a half ago, but in reality, it had been going on for years. Unaware that the affair with Danielle had been going on for years, Matthew believed it was a recent betrayal. His emotions were understandable at this point in the story, but what he chose to do on July 12, 2022 would change his life forever.
And then I found out when she was 43. And we had a nice talk. Do you love me? Yes. Okay, come back to me. And I trusted her, and I never looked at her phone. And then 6 years later, a friend says, hey, man, I think your wife's still seeing that guy. Mm-hmm. So I confronted her, and she didn't lie. She said, yeah, no, I have been. I'm sorry, And I said, well, baby, I can't go on like this. I can't be, your husband and you cheating.
Yeah.
So either you break it off this time, or if I hear about it again, we're getting divorced. So she said, I'll break it off. And I trusted her. And then that's when we got into the conversation, I guess today. I said, so how did you break it off? Oh, you never broke it off. You haven't seen him since February. You never told him, get lost, stop contacting me. We're breaking up.
Yeah.
Okay, then and she goes, no. I said, so what? You're just going to wait around for him to call again? Because he'll do that, just like he has been. And she goes, well, that makes sense. She goes, I'll break it off. And I said, all right. She goes, let's go now. I think it was 8:30 when we got there. It was light, or just getting dark, 9 o'clock maybe.
So it was her idea to drive to his house to break it off with you?
Yeah, she wanted to prove it to me,
It seems Matthew gave Kimberly many chances, only to be betrayed each time. He could have walked away, but perhaps this time he truly believed the affair would finally end. At this point, it seems like his anger is justified, but it's still too early to judge, especially since he brought a firearm with him, which doesn't work in his favor.
You guys
Break it off.
Were you guys drinking today?
Yeah.
Okay. How about drugs? Were you doing any drugs?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
A little.
Okay. So you're doing marijuana, doing some drinking, and you decide to go up there with her.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let her go alone.
And why was that?
Because his fiance cornered my wife about a year and a half ago. Followed her from our house to a Panera Bread and cornered her and threatened her.
I thought you said the fiance didn't know that they were
still hooking up. She knew that they were.
Oh.
She doesn't know that they have still been hooking up.
Okay.
A private investigator was hired by this guy's fiance. He's just a scumbag. He's just always had affairs with married women. He's been through 3 or 4 fiancés.
Okay.
He's engaged right now, sleeping with my wife. Got a baby on the way with his fiance, and she doesn't know about that he's been sleeping with my wife and probably God knows who else, you know.
Danielle doesn't come across as an honest man, especially after learning about his affair with Kimberly. While Matthew did hurt him, Kimberly died in the process. Matthew's anger is understandable, but what truly happened that day needs to be fully understood before making any judgments. And the detective knows that this is a confusing event, at least at this moment.
So
you guys drive up there.
And it happens that
you
fast.
Pull in and you say you just get out of the car and he just comes out of the garage.
Like a police officer, man. Like
freaking
SWAT team.
takedown, huh?
Like SWAT team. Right at me. And as he's running to me, I say, I see him, you know, at the back of the garage. And now he's moving like a SWAT guy, you know, quickly.
Yeah.
And I go, whoa, bro. And I forget if he said something, but I said, stop with my wife or something. And as soon as I finished wife, bam. He shot one right, whizzed by my head. Then my wife yells, Danny! Like, I could see her thinking he's going to kill her husband. And he looked over, and that's all I needed, man. I got behind that car, I grabbed my firearm, I came over the hood, and I just started shooting. And he scurried towards the front of the house. I didn't go after him. I said, Kim, get in the car, let's go. I should have jumped in the driver's seat.
Who was in the driver's seat?
Her.
She was in the driver's seat?
Yes, she drove.
She drove you both there?
Yes, and she jumped in the driver's seat. I jumped in the passenger seat the same way we arrived, you know?
Okay. So she drove you guys there?
Yes.
And you guys get out? Okay. Because before, when you were kind of doing this scenario, you said you exited the driver's seat and went behind that one car.
No.
Is what I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
No, it's not. We drove up here. I got out this way. She got out this way.
The CCTV footage doesn't clearly show who was driving the car when Matthew and Kimberly arrived. Danielle was at his home on the 6200 block of North Avenue in Ray Township, preparing a barbecue with his cousins. Out of nowhere, Matthew pulled into the driveway with Kimberly in the car, ready to confront him. While it might have seemed like Matthew just wanted to talk things out, he had come armed with 2 loaded guns, suggesting otherwise.
And I was not looking to go shoot him.
After smoking, doing, drinking, you decide it's a good idea to go up there with your firearm and have your wife finally cut it off with the guy she's having an affair with.
I thought it was going to be easy, man. I thought it was going to be, hey, stop calling me. I'm done. And he was going to say, no problem. We were going to get in the car, fucking turn around and go home.
And you're saying your wife was driving and your wife was in that driver's seat every time you guys went to leave, went to do whatever. You're saying now that your wife was in the driver's seat.
Yes, she drove there and she got in the driver's seat and put it in reverse.
To back up.
Correct.
But the car wouldn't, what happened with the car?
I don't know if we hit something. It was smoking. Maybe he shot it. I don't know. It wouldn't move.
What do you mean you were, what is that?
I had it in reverse and it felt like it was stuck either in some mud.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't going. And then it started smoking from the hood. And when I saw that, I got out of the car.
So was it like, you had it in gear, but you were stomping on the gas?
When Kim was shot, she fell over to the side. He's shooting at us at this point. I hop from the passenger into the driver, turn it, and it won't go. I got it, and I'm like this, you know? And it won't go. So then finally I put it in park and I get out and I go behind the vehicle, and that's where I called you.
Okay. How many mags did you take with you?
2.
2? So what you had in the gun plus 2?
No.
Or just 2?
2.
1 in the gun and then 1 extra one?
1 in my pocket, yeah. You
always carry 1 in your pocket? Okay.
Matthew portrays himself as the victim, and in some ways that's understandable. However, his decision to bring 2 guns and extra magazines raises serious questions about his intent. It's quite obvious he didn't know that Danielle had his own gun to shoot with. If he genuinely wanted a calm interaction, why arm himself so heavily?
Because you decided...
Here's where the detective shines, pressing Matthew on details. Was he calm? Was he armed first? His story keeps shifting. And when someone's version keeps changing, it usually means they're hiding something.
Decided to drive in that car up there because you wanted to confront this guy and you wanted to be like, stop sleeping with my wife. And you got in that driveway and you just saw that son of a bitch and you decided to go after him. That's the truth of it. And anybody in their right mind could reason with that. They could say, gosh, you know, I would probably do the same thing. Right? I mean, come on. But you're going to sit here and say, no, I'm not mad. We just decided to drive up there. It was no big deal. Hey, bro, just leave my girl.
But I'm not mad.
Well, you're all nonchalant about it.
I'm not mad about it.
Your wife's dead now. She's dead. Okay? You got this guy that was at his house barbecuing chicken, and you pull in the driveway, and I guarantee you, as any man alive, who the hell wants some other dude banging their wife? Nobody. Nobody does. You don't marry somebody to let a bunch of other people. You got pissed.
I mean,
you were probably mad on the drive there.
No, it wasn't. When I saw him, yeah, I got out of the car and I went straight to him, and like this.
Oh,
do you understand?
I think
I went like this.
Yeah.
I went to motherfucker, and I got to about here, and then I did this.
And you did that because you go to motherfucker him and he pulls a gun up?
He had that gun out. I saw him through the car. By the time I got out of the door and got 3 or 4 steps, he was, I saw, he had it. He had it, and he was coming at me, you know, like commando style, you know, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, whoa, bro.
Matt, did you have your pistol out prior to that?
No.
You didn't come out of that car with your gun out?
No, absolutely not. Both my hands
because
were empty.
I think anybody could understand.
Nope.
In a heat of passion.
The only witnesses to the fight are Kimberly, who is now dead, and Danielle's relatives. This creates a situation where each side will blame the other, making it difficult to uncover the truth. But the detective's advantage lies in the fact that Matthew is speaking openly without an attorney present, which could potentially help the detective to push him further.
I didn't care.
Okay.
I said that I wasn't mad.
You're not mad. Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. That was my bad.
I wasn't. I didn't roll up there furious, come out with my gun like you said.
I wasn't there. So I'm just telling you what other people said.
That did not happen.
And that's what you're gonna hang your hat on that?
The truth, yeah.
And that's what you're gonna go through this process, and you're just gonna say, yep. I went up there and was like, oh, bro, hey, no, leave my wife alone. Like, this kind of, and because he's coming out commando style, or
yeah.
And that's it. You drove up there. You got pissed when you saw him, though. But you did say that, right?
Sure.
And you were like, leave my wife alone. But then
no.
Yeah, you did that. You demonstrated that. You were like,
I didn't get a word out. I was like, whoa, bro.
Oh, okay.
And then he said something like, what the f are you doing here or something. I said, leave my wife alone, and that's when he shot at me.
Honestly, I think you drove up there to fucking give him a what for.
No. That's not the truth. She drove up there because she wanted to show me that it was over. She goes, I'll go break it off with them right now. It'll take 2 seconds. Let's go.
Yeah.
I was getting shot at the time. What a fuck up. Oh my God. Oh my God. I had no idea. What the f?
All right.
Matthew has given his final say, and he believes he will not be in any trouble because he's not the one who shot Kimberly. But the law doesn't always act that way, and this is the moment of revelation for him.
For blood in the garage or a bullet hole in the garage.
Yeah. Also the cameras.
Okay, there you go. Beautiful. We got cameras. He's got cameras? Does he?
I can't tell you on that.
Well, I hope he does. You'll look for those, correct?
We gather all the facts.
Okay, good.
Everybody's got a story, right, to tell.
I hope he's got cameras.
You know, the problem is that you drove up there in that driveway, and that started this whole chain of events, is the issue.
What's illegal about that?
Well, your wife's dead as a result of this decision to drive up to his driveway and decide to, whatever, confront him, break it off, however you want to word that.
Break it off.
Break it off, whatever.
That's what you wanted to do.
I understand. I'm just telling you. The decision making that took place to drive up there and do that after doing drinking. Now here we are.
God. Oh my God.
Do you have a neighbor or anything that's real close, that is close with your family, that one of your neighbors on either side or anything like that? Nothing.
No.
Matthew now realizes he's far from safe. Although it might seem like the officers are going easy on Danielle, who accidentally shot Kimberly, the law comes into play when someone enters another's property with a loaded weapon and threatens violence.
We are gathering. We got a lot of evidence to gather. So
They're at the house
we're going to be taking care of all that. They're processing the scene
immediately, right?
It's yeah.
Okay.
We're not leaving there until we get everything. I'll be right back with you. All right.
Oh my God. Oh my God, my wife is dead. Oh my God. No.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead and stand up.
Ah.
Let's turn around for us. Those yours?
Yeah. Thanks. You want mine?
So like I said, they're going to come down. They're going to conduct that search warrant on you in a little bit, okay?
Further investigation revealed that Kimberly had sent nearly $60,000 in multiple payments to Danielle, intensifying Matthew's anger over the affair. Taking everything into account, officers concluded that Matthew's actions were premeditated, leading to charges of voluntary manslaughter, assault with intent to murder, and firearm use during a felony. On July 10, 2024, Matthew was sentenced to 7 to 15 years for manslaughter, 12 to 40 years for assault, and 6 years for firearm-related charges. It's tragic how an affair can destroy so many lives, and how decisions made under the influence of anger or intoxication can lead to disaster. Matthew became a victim of his own emotions and tragically lost the woman he loved in the process. This case serves as a stark reminder of how deeply personal choices can have irreversible consequences. So, what do you think about the case? Do you think justice was fully served by not punishing Danielle on the argument of self-defense? What do you
In the end, Matthew believed Danielle's actions destroyed Kimberly, but the law saw it differently. By choosing to confront Danielle while armed, Matthew set the stage for everything that followed. It's a chilling reminder that one reckless decision can destroy not one but several lives in an instant.
What do you think truly happened that day? Feel free to share your opinions. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any cases you want us to cover, please share your suggestions in the comments section. Also, like, share, and subscribe to Real Crime Psychology to uncover more cases like this from around the world. Until then, stay safe.